The Raptors, they lose game one against the Orlando Magic. And, Raptor fans know game ones historically have not been very friendly for the Toronto Raptors. But this game was a tough one. It really was a tough one. First things first, though, I want to thank the few people that I saw down there that are fans of the channel. Really do appreciate you guys' support, and it was really cool seeing you guys, meeting you guys down there. It was a lot of fun, even though the result wasn't what we were hoping for, as Raptors lose 104-101 to the Orlando Magic. And the problem I have, and I think, the story of the game was the guards matchup. The point guard. DJ Augustin versus Kyle Lowry. Yes, I get it. Kyle Lowry had 7 rebounds and 8 assists. That's great. We'll get to why everything went wrong. All right, so we'll get to that in a second here. First quarter, the Raptors, they actually play a solid quarter. They knock down 30 points. They're shooting the ball well. They only give up 25. You're plus 5 after 1. They will take that any day. Second quarter, offense goes cold. They can't make a shot, and they can't defend. They give up 32. Raptors only score 19, minus 13 in the quarter. However, the Raptors do make a little run there at the end of the second quarter, so they cut it to single digits there at the half. I think that's the way it was. Yeah, I think it was like 8 at the half. We go to the third quarter, and the Raptors, they come out guns a-blazing. They get right back in the game, and at one point they have a lead, but that lead is short-lived. They only give up 18 points in the third quarter, and you score 27. Raptors plus 9 in the third quarter. You're only down 1, or you're up by 1, or whatnot. I think we're down by, or maybe we're up by 1. I think we're up by 1 after 3. You got the lead in the fourth. Shut them down. They cannot. The Raptors give up 29 in the fourth quarter. They only score 25, and the Raptors only score 101 points in the game. We talked about it in the preview video, guys. Look, we talked about Pascal having some tough times. Yeah, that's gone. But the Raptors as a team, offensively against the Orlando Magic, average under 100 points. And it was kind of the story yesterday. You only score 101. You only shoot 46% from the field. You only get 33% from 3. Look, that's not as what we've been used to seeing as of late. Raptors only shoot 9 of 14 from the free throw line, 64%. They get out-rebounded in both aspects. Raptors only get 23 assists. We've gotten so used to that team getting over 30. 12 turnovers in the game, but where is it here? 13 points off a turnover. No, so they had 12 points off our turnovers. Second chance points, 11-5 in favor of the Magic. Again, rebounds killed you. But the reason why, and I'm going to say this way. Blatantly honest. The reason the Raptors lost this game is that Kyle Lowry could not make a shot for his life. He puts up a goose egg. Nothing. Not a single point for Kyle Lowry. Yeah, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Well, that's great and all. He was 0 of 7 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3. And I get it, he was a plus 11 on the floor and all that, but he did not make a single shot. Meanwhile, his counterpart, DJ Augustin, is the reason they won the game. He knocked down 25 on 9 of 13 shooting, 4 of 5 from 3. He was knocking down everything he shot. And if I'm not mistaken, that's a career high in one aspect for DJ Augustin. So don't expect him to do that in the next game on Tuesday. But the fact that DJ Augustin had 25 and his counterpart Kyle Lowry did not make a shot, it's the difference maker in the game. I hate saying it points where this guy didn't get anything, this guy got 25, it's a reason they lost. But it's such a huge gap. And the fact that Augustin shot such a great percentage, it killed you. You lost by 1 shot. Who took that shot? DJ Augustin. A 3-point shot with 3 seconds left. And then they try and inbound to Kawhi Leonard, and he takes a 3, and it's an air ball, and the Raptors lose. I'm not going to blame Kawhi, because he was spectacular in the game. We saw what playoff Kawhi Leonard was. Maybe not to his full potential, but we saw 25, 6, and 3 from Kawhi Leonard in 33 minutes of work. 10 of 18 from the field. 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 3 of 5 from 3. And I'm kind of shocked he only played 33 minutes. I'm going to be really honest. This is playoff time. This is playoff basketball. You've been load managing, resting him for quite some time. Why is Pascal Siakam playing 42 minutes and Kawhi Leonard is playing 33? I don't get that. He's your guy. He's your DeMar DeRozan. He's their DJ Augustin in the game. How many did Augustin play? He only played 30, but then you have Aaron Gordon at 34, Jonathan Isaac with 40, right? These other guys played big minutes. I really thought Kawhi Leonard should have played a little bit more. He shot 10 of 18. He was amazing in the game yesterday. Danny Green was 4-9 shooting, 13 points on 3 of 7 from beyond the arc. Great job there. Fred VanVleet was 14 points on 5 of 9 from the field, 33 of 6 from 3. But the problem is Fred VanVleet was a minus 16 on the floor. Now the plus-minus stat is a very, very out there stat, because you're on there for one run and you're pretty much screwed when it comes to your plus minus. We only saw Jody Meeks for 3 minutes and he had an and one. You didn't see him the rest of the game. I was kind of disappointed about that. And Serge Ibaka did not have a great night. 19 minutes, but he had 5 points, 8 rebounds, and an assist. Only on 2 of 6 shooting. And the fact that he made a 3 is still baffles me. But the story of the game last night is that Kyle Lowry did not make a shot. He did not get a point. Now, obviously, he probably didn't get to the free throw line. Oh, he did, and he missed both. Kyle Lowry did not make a shot, period. He missed all 7 field goals. He missed all 6 threes, and he missed both free throws he took. He cannot be like that if this team wants to go far. We can talk about Siakam being the second scoring option and Kawhi Leonard being the primary option. That's great. Look, they combined for 49 points yesterday. That's fantastic. But the fact that your third guy and your facilitator in Kyle Lowry literally did nothing but facilitate because he couldn't make the shot, it caused a lot of problems. He has to be better on the offensive floor. He has to shoot the ball better. I understand he took a charge. He did. He got a couple steals in the game, right? Didn't he? Kyle, yeah, he had a couple steals. That's great and all, but you still have to make a shot here and there. Even if he was, 2 of 7 and knocked down 1 3. That's fine, and knock down the free throws. He'll still give us a few points here, and that would have won you the game. I mean, arguably would have been a different scenario and all that, but Kyle Lowry has to be better in game 2 for this team to win. I understand, we want him to pass and all that, but you want him to make at least one shot. And he didn't. That's the story of the game. Now, in the end, guys, it is just game 1. And, it doesn't really matter how long it goes. As long as we can get through the series, that's really all I care about. And for the Raptors, game 2 is on Tuesday. So you have today off on Sunday. You have Monday off. And then you get back in action at 8 o'clock on Tuesday night. At home. I think there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They have to win that game on Tuesday. You lose that, you go back to Orlando down 0-2, you look like the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Raptors cannot be like that. They cannot lose tomorrow. Or Tuesday, sorry. Look, we talk about game 1 and wanting to get off on the right foot and wanting to sweep and win in 5 and all that. At this point, if you're losing game 1, you just got to focus on game 2, and you need that game. We need Kawhi Leonard to be huge like he was in game 1. You need Siakam to be as good as he was in game 1 again on Tuesday. And I've said it many times. I'll say it again. Kyle Lowry has to be better. He has to be better shooting the basketball. Marc Gasol gave you 13 points, 6 boards, 4 assists on 5 of 9 shooting. He was 2 of 5 from 3. He was fine. No problems by Marc Gasol. Norman Powell was 1 of 4 shooting. He had 4 points, 4 boards in 16 minutes. Again, he has to be more of an X factor in this series as well. Guys got to step it up. Now, it's one game. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the series. We're not all going to pull our hair out and go crazy because this Raptor team is still very capable and most likely are probably going to take this series. But you got to take it one game at a time, all right? You lost this one. It sucks. But now our attention turns to game 2 on Tuesday night. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed this video, and you guys did not enjoy the ending to yesterday's game. Smack that like button. I do appreciate that. You got to give credit to the Orlando Magic, though. They played one heck of a ball game. Defending the Raptors tough. They looked great in the game yesterday. But the Raptors still got to come out better on Tuesday, all right? So hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the video, and hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you think of the game. Who did you like? Who did you not like? What were your thoughts on Kyle Lowry? Because the shots he was taking, they weren't bad shots. And that's the point we have to make. You have to make your wide open shots. And he has to do that. Let me know your thoughts on this game, this series, and game 2. I guess thoughts towards games 2. All right. And Evan and I will talk to you as podcast edition is going to be sometime this upcoming week. We're not sure as of yet. Link is in the description for the podcast channel and for the podcast itself on iTunes. Twitter is also down below. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. And I will talk to you guys Leafs edition very shortly, as they lost yesterday to the Bruins as well. And Kadri might get suspended. Probably is going to get suspended. I'm scared for how long. We'll talk about that in a little bit here, and we'll talk to you guys Blue Jays edition a little bit later on today. They were taking on Tampa Bay, the Tampa Bay Rays in the finale of that 3-game set. The Jays actually look to win that series, which would be quite shocking, actually. All right, that's a 107 first pitch of Rogers Center. Charlie Morton, Marcus Stroman are the starters in that game this afternoon. And as for the Toronto Raptors, as we've been talking about, Game 2 of the 7-game series against the Orlando Magic, the Raptors look to even up the series heading back to Orlando. 8 p.m. tip-off at Scotiabank Arena on Tuesday night. They have to be better. Kawhi Leonard has to be him. Pascal's got to be the way he always is. And Kyle Lowry has to make shots. All right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you guys then.